This actually was my first triathlon, March 1st, 1984. So,
originally a marathon runner, Don Gallo was looking for new challenges when he came upon the sport of triathlon.
I was looking for a new sport, something that would be fun to do, and I saw on Wide World of Sports, the woman who was crawling across the finish line, and I thought, that'd be a great thing to do. Why wouldn't I try that?
When Gallo moved to Saskatchewan in the early 1980s, he began to look for triathlons around the province, but soon realized there was a need for leadership and organization for the sport.
A guy at the swim club who said, yeah, there are some triathlons, and actually there were 4. And he said, I probably could get entry forms for the one up at Waskesiu Lake, because my brother-in-law, he can get the form. So it's kind of difficult to get this sort of information. I thought about that, and I thought, it'd be really nice to have a sort of a central organization that would disseminate information.
It was while competing in the Vancouver Marathon that Gallo received encouragement to organize triathlon in Saskatchewan.
And I bumped into this guy who was wearing an Ironman Hawaii shirt. So we were running along and talking, and he said, are you from Saskatchewan? He said, you ought to start a provincial organization.
With that, he founded the Saskatchewan Triathlon Association Corporation in 1985. During that time, he was organizing Saskatoon's first triathlon, the Bridge City Triathlon.
I didn't know anybody here, so I got results from a race up in PA. And I went through the results and I saw who was from Saskatoon. I started making phone calls, had a meeting in my house to identify a race director. Of course, nobody put up their hand, so it turned out to be me.
He would later become president of the Saskatoon Triathlon Club Incorporated. As president of the Saskatchewan Triathlon Association for its first 6 years, Gallo was responsible for keeping race records, maintaining membership information, and writing and distributing the association newsletter, all before computers and word processing. He even designed the original logo.
We recently celebrated our 25th anniversary, and we had about 100 people there to celebrate this 25th anniversary of the Triathlon Association. And at that time we unveiled our new logo. So we had a cake made, and on the cake was the old logo. That's what I wanted. And that night I thought it fitting that we eat the logo. And there we went. We cut the cake, we ate the old logo, and I got over it, and I've embraced the new logo.
Gallo was also an original board member of Triathlon Canada, serving as its first vice president. That body played a key role in triathlon being recognized as an Olympic sport.
I actually got a letter from Les, and Les had sent a letter to me once we were accepted into the Olympics, and he said, the Olympic Committee granted us recognition last week. You were part of that historic achievement. Thank you so very much. With kind regards, Les McDonald, Triathlon Canada. So that was kind of a cool, that's the kind of letter you save, right?
More recently, Gallo has turned to officiating and is a trained coach and bike fitter. He's a nationally certified technical official and a certified official with international triathlon status. He's personally trained more than 60 Level 1 and Level 2 officials in Saskatchewan and still serves as the board member of Saskatchewan Triathlon.
I always like the Sask Sports slogan, and I have the pin, and I'll probably wear it induction night, and it says sport. It's more than a game, and I truly believe that.
Installed in the Saskatchewan Sports Hall of Fame on June 15th, 2013, Don Gallo.